Man, oh man. Dallas Cowboys got rid of Osa for a third rounder. So we got something to talk about. Come with me. Welcome in, everyone. If you don't know me, I go by the name of Smack Talk, and there's two things that you must do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now, all these fans, everybody is in a fluster. We traded away Osa Odighizuwa for a third-round pick to the San Francisco 49ers. Now, we saved $4 million in cap space, roughly, and this guy just signed a deal. He just built a house in Dallas. Washington Commanders offered him more money than what we offered him, and he took the money in Dallas to stay in Dallas to be, loyal to Dallas. Now we're trading him for a third-round pick. Now, you may not like my opinion on this, and I truly don't care. Osa Odighizuwa did not deserve all that money. Micah Parsons freed up the ability for him to be able to do what he did to get that money. Now, when he gets paid, don't get me wrong, he's great at double teams. He's great at stuffing the run. He's great at pressures. Don't get me wrong. But if you want me to be honest, it's nothing that's telling me like you worth that amount of money we paid you. I'm going to be honest. And my opinion on this is that, yes, we could have probably got more for Osa. I get it because of the amount that we paid him. And that's fine. I get that. But what I can say is that all you people that think this is a horrible thing to do, it's not. This defense has struggled tremendously. There is time for a revamp. This is what you call a revamp, not a halfway revamp. This is a full revamp of the front line. They got rid of Solomon Thomas. They got rid of Osa. They brought back Sam and Tyrus Wheat. Like, I get it. The frustration is real. I don't quite fully understand it either. But what I can tell you is sit back, watch, and let these men do their job. Because I'm going to tell you now, what was Osa serving us? Let's be honest, guys. Let's really be honest with ourselves. We were sitting here all season and basically going down the ends next, every end that we have on our defense side of the ball, and saying, why we ain't getting pressure on the ends? Why we ain't getting pressure on the end? Where's the pressure in the interior? Because yes, Osa, I keep saying this, Osa is a great against the double team. But what is that going to help us in this new defensive scheme? We need guys that's going to get after the quarterback. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Yeah, I need you to be able to take a double team. But I'm going to tell you now, the one we got from the Chargers, he got some weight over Osa. I'll take Osa. I'll take Nito. Nito got about 20 pounds on Osa. He got about 2 inches on Osa. I believe Nito is 6'4". Osa 6'2". Osa's 230. Nito 280. Something like that. But I'm going to say this, guys. Leave the situation where it is. Because if you sit here and dwell on Osa leaving the Dallas Cowboys to the 49ers and think that, oh, we needed him for that. No, we didn't. We didn't. And I'm going to stand on this. Michael Parsons made Osa. Michael Parsons was the guy on the edge, which freed up the middle because they were so focused on the edge. Guys, we can't sit here and say that was not worth that trade. It was. Third round, we didn't have a third round. We got 2 first rounds, and we got a third round now. Now, I know some people may raise the concern of, we could have got a second round. Man, take the third round, take the dead money, save up some cash space, and let's keep it pushing because I'm going to tell you now, Christian Parker, guaranteed he told him, I don't really need Osa. He watched film. He took it all the way to the 9. And you think they just let this man go? Come on now. Guys, there is a reason for everything in the sport of football. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to stand on it. And I mean this. I don't care about Osa. He got us a little pressure last year. He got us a little pressure. He was showing up, beating them double teams. But that ain't what we need. That ain't what we need. We need that throughout the whole defensive line. Now, I'm not saying that this third round draft pick, I'm not saying that that's going to replace him. No. But what I'm trying to say is that this defense needs a revamp. These guys were all in here when Michael Parsons was in here. We've parted ways with DeMarcus Lawrence, Solomon Thomas, Mozzie Smith, Michael Parsons, Osa. Like, there is guys that's back that was on this squad and showed what they have. And we use that for draft capital. We use that for something else. And I think this Osa trade is a key trade to show you that Christian Parker is in control of that defense, not Jerry Jones. That's what I'm here to tell you. Christian Parker is in control of that defense from all the way from the top to the bottom. Because with this trade and then the Solomon Thomas trade, and then you trade and get another nose tackle. But when I say a nose tackle, this guy is a real nose tackle. Yeah, Osa's good. Kenny's good. Quinnen's good. But Nito, oh, bro, I played offensive line my entire career of football. And Nito, that's the type of guy that I despised of. He ain't stopping. He might even keep going after the whistle, and that's what I love to see. Because if you want me to be honest, I ain't seen that from Osa. I just seen him beat a couple double teams and get a tackle for a TFL. And yeah, we can bring up the stat. This is my last mentioning because, yeah, we can bring up the stat. We can bring up the stat that he's, second in the NFL in double team pressure, something in that odd nation. But who cares? I can care less about a statistical stat in Dallas. We need football games. We need to win football games. We need to get to the playoffs. We need to get to the Super Bowl. It's been 30 years. Let's not dwell on trading away a player to the San Francisco 49ers for a third-round pick. Take that pick. Use that pick accordingly. And don't get me wrong, our draft record ain't that clean. It ain't that clean. So I'm not depending on them guys to go in this draft and get a replacement for Osa. I'm not on the third round. I'm just not. But the only thing that's really getting me hicked up right now is, man, oh man, these people, these content creators, y'all need, bro, Osa, you telling me Osa deserved that money that he got? And if you want me to be honest, in the beginning, I was with Osa. I was with him. You know what? I thought he was a great defensive tackle, or great, whatever the case may be. But then I looked at the film when he was good, and he was actually giving you production to get him that paycheck. And oh man, look who was on the edge. Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons had years in Dallas where he was unstoppable. Could nobody block him. So if, as an offensive line, an offensive line coach, if you can't block one person, what you gonna put your attention on? That one person. So therefore, the other three or other four, depending on the scheme they're running, they gonna free up some space. So guys, in my opinion, yes, we could have got a little bit better for Osa. No, I don't care about Osa leaving. I can care less. I need some new defensive guys in there. Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary. That's new. That's new. Now we seen Quinnen and Kenny, but that's new. This is something that's flipped the script. You know what? Let's get rid of him. 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 And Christian Parker is in control of that. And that's what I love about the Dallas Cowboys' direction right now. Now, will this work out? Only time will tell, guys. We got to be patient. We got to see what Christian Parker has up his sleeve. And we got to be able to just hang on. We've been hanging on for 30 years. So you can't hang on no more longer. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to tell you now. Chill. Leave the Osa Zuga. I still probably don't even know. I don't even know how to pronounce the bro's last name. I just call him Osa. But like I said, he did a great job in Dallas. Kudos to him. I really, in the NFL, it's brutal sometimes, man. You can wake up and be gone. And you done built a house in Dallas. That is a messed up situation. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and that's the way the NFL is. Now, he's ready to go in San Francisco. That's cool for him. That's cool for him. But I guarantee you, you can come back to this video after next season. Let's see his production. Let's see his production in San Francisco. How much you want to bet he goes missing? Now, I'm talking about that statistical stat too. Second in double team something. I keep seeing. I'm not sitting here saying Osa wasn't great. Yeah. Like I would keep him. I wouldn't mind keeping him, but I wouldn't mind getting rid of him either. To show me something different in Dallas, because we all know that the Dallas Cowboys defensive line has struggled, man. There was no pressure. There was barely run stopping. Like it wasn't there. It wasn't there. So we sit here and say to ourselves, Osa is gone. What's next? Now, let the Dallas Cowboys cook. Ain't no telling what's going to happen. It's a lot of questions going on right now, and I don't understand it. I mean, obviously, it's a revamp. What are we talking about? What are we sitting here surprised for? This is a defensive revamp, not a half-ass defensive revamp. This is a full defensive revamp. You got your core guys, and then you're getting rid of everybody else. You got your new safety, 2 new safeties. Now you need your LB. You got rid of your old toxic defensive line. You know, it's a lot to it, and I'm going to tell you now, get your seatbelt ready. My seatbelt been ready for 30 seasons, so it's going to continue to be ready. But like I said, I'm not opposed to the Osa trade. It's not hurting me none. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what the hell we going to do into replacing him, but I feel like that can be figured out, depending on the scheme we run. That can be figured out, man. It really can. So, with this being said, guys, meet me down in the comments. Let me know what you think of this Osa trade. Tell me how it is, man. Tell me how. Don't sugarcoat it, man. Don't sugar. I told y'all, I ain't sugarcoating none of my opinion. That's just my opinion. I can care less about Osa. So, with this being said, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. And until next time.